Get ready for the San Francisco 49ers news headed into the weekend. General Manager John Lynch is facing tough questions after fans criticize the team's recent draft, and we break down exactly what he had to say about the selections. We dive deep into the conversation with Sports Illustrated writer Grant Cohn and hear Lynch's response to the draft consensus.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we are tracking the incredible potential surrounding San Francisco's receivers. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler is making a compelling case for second-round pick Dejon Stribling, suggesting he could be the next Chris Godwin Jr. For Mike Evans, breaking down the specific physical comparisons that make this pairing so exciting for the offense. We are also getting the latest on the San Francisco 49ers roster decisions as they look toward the future. We look at the 2026 NFL Draft Recap from PFF, grading key picks like E.D. Romolo and Stribling, showing exactly where the team found value in this massive draft class. And finally, we're talking roster moves. San Francisco GM John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan have made a big decision, cutting veteran cornerback Tre Tomlinson to create cap space. We examine why this move was necessary and how the team is bolstering its defense with players like Ephesians Prysock and the elite front of Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. Don't miss the rest of the story. The San Francisco 49ers are heading into the weekend with several developments shaping the early outlook for the roster, ranging from organizational critiques to injury updates. General Manager John Lynch has faced criticism from fans regarding the team's recent draft selections. Sports Illustrated writer Grant Cohn questioned Lynch on his draft board deviations, asking why he was confident in certain picks given his history. Lynch responded by emphasizing that his confidence is based on the consensus within the organization, stating, "It depends on whose consensus. There is a consensus in this building, and that is the consensus that I care about." Head coach Kyle Shanahan supported the draft strategy, noting that taking a player at a specific spot with the intention of waiting for later picks is a significant risk. In receiver discussions, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler offered positive feedback on second-round pick Dejon Stribling. Fowler suggested that Stribling could be a complementary piece for Mike Evans, comparing him favorably to Chris Godwin Jr. Fowler highlighted Stribling's physical attributes, noting similarities in weight, 40-yard dash time, vertical jump, and broad jump, suggesting Stribling's ability to separate over the middle would complement Evans' vertical threat, a pairing that Brock Purdy is reportedly comfortable with. On the injury front, tight end George Kittle suffered an Achilles tear during a wildcard game against the Philadelphia Eagles in January, sidelining him for the remainder of the playoffs. Head coach Kyle Shanahan provided an update on Kittle's status. While acknowledging Kittle's intense effort, Shanahan indicated that while Kittle is working hard, the team would not rush his return. The report stressed that missing Week 1 due to an Achilles injury is not unexpected, and despite any indications of readiness, the team will not gamble with Kittle's health, underscoring his importance to the offense. San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle has signaled his strong desire to return to the lineup for Week 1 of the 2026 regular season, following a torn Achilles tendon suffered during a January playoff game. Head coach Kyle Shanahan provided an update on the recovery timeline during a Thursday appearance on The Rich Eisen Show. Shanahan acknowledged the possibility of Kittle playing in the September opener, stating, "I know there's a chance to," and emphasizing Kittle's dedication, adding, "I don't put anything past Kittle. He works as hard as anyone." Shanahan drew a comparison to Jason Tatum, suggesting a more manageable recovery path. "Let's try to do something like that, and I know Kittle will. Kittle's too impressive of a talent and too impressive of a person, so I can't wait to get him back." Kittle's initial injury occurred during the 49ers wildcard playoff victory over the Philadelphia Eagles on January 11. While initial expectations suggested a lengthy absence, ESPN's Nick Wagoner noted in February that the setback was a clean tear and considered less severe than others. The return of Kittle is crucial for the 49ers, especially as his health could impact the club's pursuit of ultimate goals. Kittle's presence is also significant, having played a role in convincing Mike Evans to sign with the 49ers in free agency. The team faces the challenge of rushing Kittle back before he is fully prepared, a decision that could have significant ramifications for the team's success. The 2026 NFL Draft has concluded with 257 selections, fundamentally reshaping team depth charts and setting the stage for the upcoming season. Beyond the initial picks, expert analysis is now focusing on how each prospect aligns with positional value and projected impact. Using a framework that incorporates baseline metrics, wins above average, and emphasis on premium positions, analysts are separating sound evaluations from questionable decisions before training camp begins. Examining the San Francisco 49ers' approach to the draft reveals where they found value and prioritized immediate impact. E.D. Romolo, from Texas Tech, was highlighted as the highest-graded pick with a score of 92.5. In the receiving corps, Stribling is viewed as a strong, competitive receiver possessing natural hands and a physical playstyle that aids in blocking after the catch and at the catch point, though agility remains a factor. For the pass rush, height demonstrates quickness and technique, but requires significant strength development to maintain consistency. Black brings strong legs and burst, appealing to hard-nosed running schemes, though his run game lacks significant creativity. Halton is an undersized, versatile defensive lineman who thrives with quickness and movement, fitting well into multi-front schemes despite potential strength limitations. On the offensive line, Willis emerged as a notable prospect. Despite being undersized, his performance as a run blocker at Washington earned a high grade, with his pass-blocking metrics showing promise. His run-blocking ability is cited as his defining strength. Cruz, a tackle who has navigated role changes between Syracuse and Kansas, showcases a strong athletic profile, testing in the 90th percentile or better across key athletic metrics, suggesting high potential despite some volatility. In the linebacker position, Duggar's primary asset is his tackling ability, with a low rate of misses. However, lower grades in coverage and run defense indicate limitations in his overall profile, though his special teams value remains. Overall, the 2026 draft class presents a diverse set of outcomes, and the true measure of success will be how these players integrate into team schemes and deliver on their projected impact. The San Francisco 49ers have made a significant roster move, parting ways with veteran cornerback Tre Tomlinson to create necessary cap room and roster space ahead of welcoming their 2026 rookie class. According to NFL insider David Lombardi, the decision was a necessary step for the team. Tomlinson, a former sixth-round draft choice and Jim Thorpe Award winner from TCU, was claimed off waivers in March 2025, but failed to record any playing time during the 2025 season, spending the entire year on the practice squad. Lombardi stated, "The 49ers claimed Tre Tomlinson in March 2025, but he did not play for them. Team needs 90-man roster room right now, so he is one of the necessary cuts." Tomlinson had spent the first 2 seasons of his NFL career with the Los Angeles Rams, where he played in 15 games as a rookie and recorded 13 combined tackles. His inability to secure playing time for the 49ers following his waiver claim made him a target for the team's management. San Francisco management, led by GM John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan, emphasized that the move was essential to manage the 90-man roster requirements. The team possesses sufficient cornerback depth to maintain its defensive strength, bolstered by recent additions like 4th-round pick Ephesians Prysock, who will work alongside starting cornerback Diamador Lenoir and veteran Jack Jones. Furthermore, the defense benefits from an elite front end, highlighted by the all-pro performance of linebacker Fred Warner and edge rusher Nick Bosa, which has been central to the team's success since 2019. With a strong 12-game record last season and a clear path toward the Super Bowl, the focus remains firmly on defense as the key to championship contention. Facing a challenging NFC West, including the Seahawks and the always contending Rams, the 49ers are poised to rely on their defensive prowess.